Well, hello there. Okay, as you know, they're not allowing foreigners into the Philippines right now. And I know there's probably, I don't know, thousands of guys that are trying to wait and get in to the Philippines for a vacation or to travel around in the Philippines, but it doesn't look like it's happening. Now, there is, the reason why I'm making this video is I was going to let you know that there is an alternative place that you could travel to, and that would be Colombia. Now, I've been to Colombia. The last time I was there was probably around 2007, and Colombia is open for business, and they have the way it works. If you want to go to Colombia, is you have to get tested for COVID within 96 hours of before you do your travel, and then when you arrive, there's no isolation, quarantine, or any of that. So if you test negative before the flight, and once you arrive, you're free to go wherever you want in Colombia. And I've been to Bogota, Medellin, Barranquilla, and Cartagena. I've been to Cartagena and Medellin. And so if you fly to Colombia, then you can experience being in a foreign country. And now what is it, well, how do you get there? Okay, well, I don't know about other Western countries, but United States, if you're in Miami, it's about 3.5 hours to get to Bogota. And if you want to go to, if you're in a straight flight, nonstop, and if you are in Dallas, Fort Worth, it's about 5 hours, nonstop flight from Dallas, Fort Worth, about 5 hours. And if you're in Atlanta, it's about 5 hours, nonstop flight to Bogota. And then once you get to Bogota, you could fly directly into Barranquilla if you wanted, or Medellin. Now, okay. Now the difference over there is divorce is alive and well. So it's a little bit different. And of course, you're probably going to need to speak some Spanish, but the Colombians, Colombianas, they love it when you try, even if you don't speak very much Spanish. And there's places where you can probably get a translator to go around with you. Food is fantastic, and you must dance. And if you don't know how to dance, if you try, that's good. They love it when you try. You're gonna have to dance. And if you go to Medellin and you dance over there at a place that play the music, they play the music very loud, and you might need earplugs. You'll still hear the music through the earplugs. The food is absolutely fantastic, and the meat especially. Oh my gosh, it's an experience. You might want to do it, but you don't have to. It's just a suggestion. You might want to make a trip to Colombia. And well, how much is a ticket? I think a round trip ticket is like maybe around $600 round trip. And so you can get on the plane. Even if you're in LA, I think if you go from LAX to Miami, it takes about 6 hours, and then another 3.5 hours to Bogota. But if you're in Miami, or if you're in Dallas, Fort Worth, or if you're in Atlanta, you can make a non-stop flight. There's probably other places where they do a non-stop flight, but it's not that far. And that's about it, I guess. Oh, now there's probably maybe, I don't know, at least 20 to 100 YouTube videos on traveling to Colombia from, you know, Westerner going over there. Will you meet a Colombiana? You might, and you might not. That could be. But remember, divorce is there. They are divorced. There's a lot of women that are divorced over there. So you don't have to worry about, you know, the other aspect of no divorce. Oh, and there's one YouTube place where there's a couple and they're in Medellin and they have some informative videos. I've never met them, but the name of their website is How to Expat. I mean, that's like, you know, somebody wants to visit and then they want to move there. You know, they had a service, but I think the pandemic, you know, was on and there wasn't anybody traveling, so I'm not sure if they have that service. But there's some videos. There's a lot of videos out there telling you, you know, where to go, what to do, and so forth. But it's a great place. Like I said, I've been there probably about maybe 10 times, I guess, and I really liked Barranquilla. And if you go there, if you go to Barranquilla, I think it's around February. Now, you've probably heard of Carnival, like in Rio de Janeiro. They have the Carnival. Well, they have the same thing in Barranquilla, you know, the Carnival. And a lot of parades and everybody's partying. Nobody works except maybe, you know, cab drivers and bartenders or something like that, because it's just big party, you know, the whole town, and they have it's outstanding, and that might be something you want to look into. I don't know, it's coming up next year, 2021. I don't think they're really into, like, I think the deal is I think they wear masks, and in Medellin they have a curfew. I think it's 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., but that comes and goes, and then there's no curfew, then there is, but you don't have to do any isolation or, you know, sit somewhere for 14 days. You can just go over there and check it out. But anyway, that's a suggestion, and that's about it. Thanks for watching.